Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new multifunctional pen light from Wuben. This is the E62, and if you guys follow the channel, you know that I previously reviewed another pen light from them. I'll go ahead and leave a link to that video in case you guys are interested. I really like these different multifunctional devices that companies come out with, especially Wuben. They do a pretty good job as far as fit and finish with them. Just because it's good to have different options in one form factor and in one device, as opposed to having to carry multiple things to do different things. You have one device that does them all. So this is again a multifunctional pen. Now, pen light. I'm sorry. Now again, the idea of pen light is more on the form factor and not so much the actual features that come included with this packaging here. And once you take a look at it, you'll understand what I mean. So I like their packaging. They're always really good at putting a lot of information right in the back here. So if you're not the type of person that likes to dig into user manuals and stuff like that, they've pretty much provided the majority of the information that you would need in the back right here, which is really cool as far as the outputs and stuff like that. So this does have a light built into it. So you have a high of 130 lumens, medium of 30, low of 3, and then you also have a beacon mode, which is 10 lumens. Now, you know, the runtime and all that is right there. In case you guys are interested, you can go ahead and pause the video and check it out. But let's go ahead and open up the packaging so you guys can see what all is inside. So it is really cool. I think the layout of the packaging is really nice. So you have right here, you have this little kind of cardboard sleeve, and it says professional flashlight. And inside you have a couple of different things. So you have your full user manual here. Again, I always recommend you kind of read through it just to make sure that you understand all the features and how to get to them and stuff like that. So that's included there. And then you also have this little Ziploc bag, which actually has spare scalpel blades, because this does have a scalpel function to it. So that's really cool that they included. I think that there's 4 or 5 more in there, which is really nice. And at the top here, you do have a little box that's labeled accessories, and this is going to be your cable to go ahead and recharge the pen light here. So this is your standard USB to micro USB connection there. So that's cool that they included. And then the pen light itself, we'll set this box to the side, and here it is. I like this color. A lot of flashlights and things like that are generally black or dark gray or something like that. This is like a nice blue color, which is really cool. Again, fit and finish is really nice, feels really awesome in the hand. It is a aluminum body, but it feels very sturdy, tight tolerances and everything, which is really good. On the one side here, you do have Wuben E62. Again, that's the name of the company and the model. You have a switch right here with a W on it. That's how you're going to activate the lights. On the opposite side, you have where the lights are actually going to be emitted out of. So you have a couple of different LEDs right there, 5 in total. And then you have this little section right here, which is where you plug in your micro USB to go ahead and recharge it. You do have a pocket clip, so if you do want to go ahead and use this or carry it as a pen, you can go ahead and do that. I probably wouldn't carry it on my person, but I might have it like in my car or in a bag or something like that, an EDC bag or a bailout bag or something like that. I will have that in there. On the bottom here, you do have a carbide tip, which is perfect for breaking glass. So they actually market this to be able to extract you out of a vehicle. So if you got into an accident or something like that, you need to get out of the vehicle, you can actually use the tip right here to break the window out. And then right on the top here, you have a small little nail nick section here, and that's how you get to the scalpel blade. So using the blade, you can go ahead and cut the seatbelt out, and if you needed to you know, extract yourself out of the vehicle, you can go ahead and do that. Key thing is, this is not a locking blade, so you just gotta make sure that you know, keep that in mind, because if it does close, make sure that your fingers are out of the way there. This is a number 11 scalpel blade, so you know, it is readily accessible. So if you need to replace it, they do include other, you know, a couple more to replace it, but afterwards, if you do use it a lot, you can go ahead and replace it pretty easily at any craft store or anything like that that would carry it. So that's really good. You don't have to, you know, go hunting down for something very specific to this. So again, there is your scalpel scalpel blade, and then you have your tip right there. So taking a look at the lights here on the side, you're going to be using the button here. So one press will turn the light on. So as you see here, you have the 3 LEDs right there, and this is coming on low. If you press and hold, it'll cycle to the different outputs, so low, medium, high. So you're going from 3 lumens to 30 lumens to 130 lumens on the high. Now 130 lumens is, you know, fairly bright for the majority of EDC tasks. This is pretty good. This kind of wand style of how you hold it. Now that light is actually going to be good for a minute. And then after a minute, the output is actually going to ramp down to 40 lumens, which is going to be good for 45 minutes. So just keep that in mind, that 130 lumens you'll have, output is only good for a minute. And then if you press and hold, not press and hold, just press it again, it'll turn the light off. So with the same button, turning the light on, you do have a memory, so it will come on the last mode. But if you go ahead and double press it, it'll go into your beacon mode, and beacon mode is actually a alternating red and blue LEDs. So obviously it's going to attract a lot of attention. Now that's my only drawback with that. In certain places, you know, red and blue are reserved for like police or emergency management and things like that. So fire rescue. So you know, you just be careful that you're going to be using this for the appropriate usage, and that's for, you know, signaling for help or something like that. And then if you need to go ahead and turn it off, you just press and hold. It'll actually go back to the regular output, and then if you press it, it'll turn it back off. So again, pretty interesting multifunctional pen light here. And the reason I say at the beginning of the video, pen light is more of the actual form factor. So there is no pen, you know, per se to write with this. So you're not going to have a pen loaded onto this. It's just, you know, the form factor kind of makes it look like a pen. Now, the other thing that I would be worried about is this tip right here, especially if you're going to be carrying it like in a shirt pocket or something like that. This is going to be facing down. So just, you know, just be careful wherever you're going to put this. It's not poking down and maybe causing some damage to gear or damage to yourself or anything like that. But all in all, I think it's a pretty interesting device. Like I said, you know, this is something that I would probably keep in a bag, EDC bag or a bailout bag or in my car or something like that, just so I have it at hand in case I were to need any of the tools that are on there. So the tip, the flashlight, or the scalpel blade here. If they were to come in handy, then I would have it right at hand in one device, as opposed to having, you know, different things that I would have to grab one or the other to be able to use it. So there it is. I'll leave a link below to the site where you guys can pick this up if you guys are interested. Again, this is the Wuben E62 multifunctional pen light. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.